SL Aviation Network, the home of SL Aviation Magazine. Keep up with all the aviation happenings from around the grid.
Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to issue 51 of SL Aviation Magazine. I'm Luke Flywalker, your host for this show. I got to spend some time with Legion Fire and Rescue over at 2nd Norway at their station. I did an interview with them. You're going to get to see that here in just a minute. And if you haven't watched their video yet of their oil rig fire exercise that we did last Sunday, please check that out. You'll see a link here on this video for it later on in the video, and it's right here on SL Aviation Network on our YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's get on over to 2nd Norway to the interview with such an awesome firefighting team.
The show is sponsored by Flywalker Aviation Outfitters, builders of airport buildings and accessories since 2010. Check us out today at the Beitelsjan Sky Mall.
I'm here at 2nd Norway Airport at the Legion Fire and Rescue headquarters at their main station here at the airport, and got some firefighters here to talk about. I had the opportunity of watching them and filming them do a training exercise last Sunday, and I was very impressed with their operation. So I've invited some of them to come and talk here to explain some of the things that were going on the video and tell us about their group. So I have Janina Foxdale, Lieutenant, Lieutenant Judge Tinkle, Assistant or Deputy Chief Eric Stoker, Chief Baron Jack, and Firefighter Discord. So how is everybody doing today?
Well, doing fine.
Hey, we're doing great.
Okay, that's awesome. So,
good.
Awesome. I'll start off. I'll just throw first question here at Chief, and then as anybody wants to chime in with anything, just feel free to. So, Chief, tell us about your group and a little bit about how you got started, how many people, and things like that.
Well, we started off with a young lady who founded Legion. What's she called her?
Tracy Beck and me started with this fire station. We were active in Legion Airlines, and then after a while we thought, well, Snow doesn't have a fire department, and she came up with the idea, well, to bring out the name of Legion more, let's get the fire station, and we got the fire station with a couple of doors, and that's how we started. And then we needed a chief, so we asked Baron Jack to become our chief. So, and then we slowly started to grow.
Yeah, I'd say you did. So how come you asked Baron Jack to be the chief? What?
I didn't know him, but Tracy knew him for while to while, and he was already chief in some other fire departments previous, and
okay.
At that time,
I used to be the fire.
He was the best for the job for us.
Okay.
And he was.
I used to be the fire chief at Alexandra Airport.
Okay.
And I met Teresa when she crashed over there and set fire to her aircraft.
Were you were you over there when we did the D-Day, big D-Day
Yes.
event with the C-47s and you guys? We had
Yes, I was. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
All piled up outside, just on the first sim out.
Yeah, that was a little rough to video that because the lag was so bad and everything. But we got some pretty good.
Yeah, I was there for that one. As you say, it was good fun, but it wasn't very good fun when you looked and saw them all stuck outside on the first sim outside.
yeah, that was true. So, how many people are you have in your group now?
27 now.
27. Okay, it's a good group. You seem to be really active. I mean, I see you put me in the group, and I see a lot of chat. Looks like you have a fire about every day there now.
Well, we've got the routine here is Eric owns an airport called Legion Airport. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. And underneath the airport is the training ground where we send everybody, no matter whether you're a full trained fireman or not. You go over there, and we've got one of our guys who's more or less an expert on all the fire engines and the equipment we use. Mm-hmm. You either spend 2 weeks over there before you're allowed on here, or until you've passed sufficient tests to prove that you're capable of dealing with this type of fire and equipment. But now we've got the other place where we had the oil rig, and between all the three places, we always try and give our team a challenge. But unfortunately, as of yet, I've still not been able to beat them. They're also getting quite good at it.
Yeah, I noticed that Sunday there. I was really impressed.
But I want to add to that we do a lot of we set up a lot of fires ourselves, but also all the members, Legion, Judge, Janina, Disc, wherever, if anyone has an idea to set up a fire, it's okay, I thought of a scenario, can I set one up? Go ahead. And that's also, I know in a lot of fire departments it's only the senior officers that make a scenario, but yeah, with everyone here is allowed to make a scenario, and yeah, that makes also different because everyone thinks a little bit different, and then it's also more challenge for the chief or and for me and other officers to figure out a way how to make fight the fire the most effective way.
So explain, I kind of went into the thing cold on Sunday. I didn't really know what to expect and what all you were going to do. I was pretty impressed with the magnitude of the operation, but can you explain kind of what happened there?
I think Judge maybe can explain it.
Okay.
He did a lot of the preparations.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I was in on a lot of the preparation. Now Mick did all the planning, or 99% of the planning.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of told us what he wanted to have happen, and we tried to make it happen. I know I rode over on a boat. I rappelled up the tower, the light tower, and dropped down the 2 ropes so that the attack team, the first attack team on the scene, could get up the ropes and we could fight the fire on top, because that's where we planned on putting the oxygen crate up there so that we could get more oxygen if we needed it. And so our main objective was to get up there as quickly as possible and to knock down the fire in front of the door so that the guys that were inside could get out and get some oxygen. And we had to do that quickly so that they could get there before they ran out. Otherwise, they're going to be laying on the floor.
Okay.
And once we did that part, then Janina and I and Joshua, who was the third person on our team, we started knocking down the fire up on top, and we just methodically went through it and knocked it all down.
Okay.
And that's about it as far as my part went.
So
just to let you know that it probably sounds a little bit weird about the oxygen, but the oxygen tanks do play a serious part in our system. That we do wear oxygen tanks and we do use them, and there are alarms on these tanks, and if you ignore them, your avatar actually does collapse.
Wow.
And if you if you don't if you don't get your oxygen either mask off or changed, we don't know. We've never allowed it to go that far.
Wow.
Oh, we had some people passing out in the past.
Yeah.
But I learned the lesson.
Thank you very much. So did I, yeah.
Yeah,
And that was one of the...
that's cool.
But about the air tanks and what you said about Skycrane, that was one of the problems we ran into. Was, okay, how do we get the oxygen tanks up to the rig for the firefighters? Because one of the other rules we have is that normally we don't allow to rest on scene. So the easiest way was rest a scuba refill station at the scene, at the rig, and then problem will be solved. But that's not the way we work. So we needed to find a way out, figure a way out to get the scuba refill station over there at the rig. And we decided to make a container with a reservoir in it, and then the Skycrane could fly over the container and place it on the radar rig, and then when the doors open, the reservoir would automatically rest the refill station, and that way we got it covered and make the role play as complete as possible.
Well, I've been doing firefighting 4 years, and I found out over the 4 years that the biggest disaster for any fire service is when they start doing, they want reports for this, they want reports for that, they want paperwork for this and that. Yeah, I know it really happens in real life, but in Second Life, it can destroy a team.
Yeah.
Everybody doing reports. It's, we try and impersonate as close as we can to real life, but without all the paperwork. Our paperwork is our debrief. I think in a small way, what we do here gives us an insight to what happens in real life. And by doing both the firefighting and by making the fires, you get to understand what they go through. And in my book, it's our way of showing the world that we respect what they do.
Anybody have anything else you'd like to say about your group or anything, your exercises, anything else?
Feel free to come and look us out and check us out. And come and join us anytime you want.
Okay. That's great.
One of the things we are desperate for is medics. Well, if anybody wants to be a medic, will join us. Come and join us, please.
Okay.
Sorry, Eric.
And also, if people want to participate in the role play, for example, pilots of airlines or whoever who wants to give their passenger a little bit different than just flying around, contact us and we can work something out that they have an emergency on landing here at Snow or at Legion, and then we can do a different role play for other people, passengers also. It already started to happen sometimes with other pilots from airlines, but the more people we have in the role plays, the more fun everyone is gonna have. So.
Okay.
Feel free to contact us if you have any ideas or want to know what, and we can help out a lot with it.
Oh, thanks so much, guys, for an awesome interview. I wish you all the best. And guess what? They wanted to do one more fire demo for us, so please enjoy Legion Fire and Rescue at Work, and stay tuned for SL Aviation Magazine, issue 52, coming up soon.
Where is he?
A light air unit. Yes, sir. Okay, I know where that is.
Below level, Mick. Take Fen with you. Yeah, we'll come in from the top end.
Roger that. Who's getting the air truck?
Timber's getting the air truck.
Okay. And I will take the other engine.
Control low level, Eric.
Golly, let's see now where we're going to set up here.
Eric,
Yeah?
you want to take control on low levels?
Roger.
What do we got?
2 firefighters in here required. Back line.
Think it's going down? Better?
Alright. Fix take the lower level.
Roger.
I don't think I can get any higher with that one because there's fire right at the top of the stair.
Run full on. I will join you.
Okay, the small yellow is charged.
Roger.
Discord, did they tell you where you need to go yet?
Judge,
Yes.
when you're stable, your truck's stable and everything else, you're free to help fight fire.
Okay, thank you.
Go to my wall to the one on my left.
Pardon? I didn't hear you.
Can you go to the one on my left?
Can do.